Hello and welcome to Ace Attorney 2 Justice for All. I think we're gonna end up seeing I think we're gonna get our first body here. We haven't gotten like an actual person that we're actually going to defend on anything. So I'm interested to see where things go. Like I said, I think we're gonna have some commotion this time around. I'm not exactly sure what I'm actually supposed to do here. I'll head back in here. I don't know if there's anything. Yeah, because I can't talk to her about anything else. Can I show her my badge? She's just gonna say that she's gonna do stuff. We'd like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations? So, maybe I'm just supposed to leave. Maybe I can talk to this guy again. Maybe I can show him this. This manor is really nice, don't you think? Do you honestly think this place... Oh, right. He's gonna say all this stuff. We already saw this. So maybe I have to leave. No? Maybe it wants me to head back over here. Oh! Who's that? Oh no, is it what's her name? Lotta something? Yeah, it's her. Why are you here? Oh yeah, Lotta Heart. Why is she here? The one and only paranormal photographer. So what are you doing here? Oh, are you gonna try to get a picture while the channeling's going on or something? Channeling's about to get started. We're not supposed to be in there. So I'll hurry up and get to the meditate. Well, we can't be in the channeling room though. Yeah. Can I check this side room real quick? I never checked who was in here. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? Still something to keep in mind that there's somebody over there. Alright. 3 p.m. probably. Now begin the channeling. Oh. Mystic Maya and our honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. See, I'm thinking if Mystic Maya's aunt is at all involved, I'm thinking you can get into that room probably from out there. Yeah, after you get a ghost to sign something for you. Love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Sure. Two suspicious ass motherfuckers. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Alright, so it has a specific key. Most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. You got it, Maya. If anything crazy happens in there, be careful. This isn't gonna be good. This is such a setup for something horrible to happen. All this Just wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing that I was a little curious about, but it's a touchy subject. But the fact that she's been referenced as very old, and even like in the court record, they don't share her age, but her daughter is Pearl, who's 8. So that's a little interesting. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be important at all. Oh yeah, gotta break it to Lotta Hart over here that she can't get her pictures because she can't go in there. Impressive grasp of English. Humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. Damn. Korean village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Damn. Shut her down like that. Oh, so you're waiting here with us. Interesting. Oh. See, since she's out here, I'm wondering if that person that was sleeping did this or not. Either way, I think Morgan is involved. I think Morgan is involved in this just because, one, she's so insistent on the rules considering the chamber, which makes sense because it's like rules for the channeling, but she seems like she really needs this to go right. I assume that's Dr. Gray biting the bullet right there. Maybe even literally. Came from inside the channeling chamber. Another one. Yeah, 2 gunshots. Your afro on it. Oh, nuts. The lock is super, like, it's like super steel reinforced, so we can't just break it down. But I also want to hear what Morgan has to say. Bellied chicken liver. What are you waiting for? Kick it down already. There's gotta be another way in. There's gotta be another way in. Oh, nice. Yeah. I figured. So, I think he definitely did kill that one nurse with the sleeping pills. And I think that what we were hearing was her speaking at the beginning. And maybe that's actually what Maya got to hear now. I don't know. I mean, I think there was a third person behind that partition because it talked about it being so dark back there. And it's like folded so you could stand a person there. This is interesting. Oh my god. Wow. Huh? Yes. Stop taking. Wait, no, keep taking the pictures. There's probably some really fucking important evidence in one of those pictures. Yeah, but now you have to talk to the police on why you have pictures of the crime scene. I think she's possessed right now, or hypnotized. Somebody could have hypnotized her to make her say that. What are you gonna do? No, you're gonna clean something up. There's a payphone. City boy. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm really wondering if that person that was, quote-unquote, sleeping in that side room snuck out and somehow got into the building, because I'm not convinced that you can only get in there through the main door, unless the person who did it is still in the room. Get reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. I think that might be important also. The cell reception up here. But I'm not sure. So much stuff to keep track of right now. Mysterious phenomenon, that's called murder. It's alright. Alright. Yeah, what'd you see? What's up? That gal, Maya. She wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? I don't even want to consider that it was like the spirit of the nurse that made her kill him. I think it was an entirely different person. I think there was a good chance that it was one of the, like, relatives of one of the... It was probably, like... See, I'm thinking, because, like, they told us that the men in the village work outside the village, meaning if they did go to a hospital, they'd go to a hospital out there. And I'm thinking that maybe it was like Morgan's husband or whatever or something, or maybe it was like another village member's like husband or something was drugged by that nurse and like died because of the malpractice. And then it could even be Dr. Gray that did the malpractice and blamed it on the nurse at this point. But then I think this thing was concocted in order to get him back for it. So that's just what I think at the moment. That girl Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? She was covered in blood, but she was also in this catatonic state, so she might even not know what was going on, because... Her whole physical appearance changes. Yeah. Forgot about that as well. Forgot that her physical appearance changes when she's channeling. And again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Yeah, I'm thinking that there was somebody behind that partition. Dr. Gray. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation, yeah. Horrible glasses, they don't sit on his face well. Here he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. Yeah. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients didn't do what he says, he starts to hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him. Yeah. I don't think I should present any of that stuff to... What am I doing? I need to... I need to call the police. Oh, wait, no, I already did. I should go back in there. Are you gonna let me in, or are you gonna keep me out of there? Yeah, it's you. Mr. Wright, Ms. Faye, how's Mystic Maya? Returned to this world, the spirit-severing technique was successful. Is she gonna stop us? She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. See, I think you've got somebody in there that's doing cleanup and leaving. Guess I just have to wait. God, oh. There he is. I talked about bringing Gumshoe with. Should have brought him with in the first place. Police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. What's up, Gumshoe? I was in the area for a business trip. I'm gonna check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Let me come in there with you. You know I'm a good detective. I got my thinking cap on again. Why is he grinning at me? Should I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? No. Don't do my man like that. Do the one to the channeling chamber. Guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Come on, let us in there. Ooh, let me check that side room. I swear. Okay. Suspicious. Unless it's Pearl. Like, how can I... Oh my god. Are you sure you're a spirit medium? It doesn't really look like the, training clothes that you're supposed to wear. About time to start. I don't trust this lady. She looks like she could be around the age of the nurse, so she could be a family member of the nurse, possibly, but, So you didn't wake up to 2 gunshots, supposedly? I don't know what's up with these people, but I do not trust so many people so far. I mean, one of them's already dead, so that kind of knocks them off the list, but this girl and Morgan, I'm very suspicious of. One person kills another, right? Are you gonna overreact? Like totally a bummer. Well, it is a little bit of a bummer. For all that effort, that's all she had to say. Sorry, I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eenie Miney. So, this is interesting because Eenie was a name that was said in that intro. It was said, like, towards the end of the intro. It was like, it's not your fault, isn't that right, Eenie, or something like that. Eenie Meenie. The names. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology. That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Eenie Meenie. What happened? So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. Don't do the bleh with the tongue. So who was, like, you know, killed? Surgeon that requested the channeling Dr. Gray. I think she is, like, either related to the nurse or somebody who was killed in the malpractice. I really think her and Morgan are in on it together. Especially because Morgan kept us out of there for a while, and it's like, she was in the side room, completely disconnected from the meditation room, and there's an outside area here. She probably could have gotten inside there. I just wish it would let us look over there. So what brings you here today? I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Because, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds? They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. Don't feel like I wasted my time because I, like, slept a lot. Oh my god. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any... You just said you introduced him to this place. Didn't... I'm trying to remember what Dr. Gray said about being introduced. Did he say that a coworker told him about this place? Because that would mean she works at the hospital. I don't know. Oh, really? What was all that talk about him earlier? Like, a long, long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah. Yeah. Stop doing the tongue thing. I can't ask you about anything else. I don't want to present you with it. I actually want to look at this. See, what I'm saying is you could probably get into here from outside, especially with that partition area. You could make like a door here or something and it would be obscured by the darkness. Well, let me get out of your hair for now. I could still say there's somebody here. You left the blanket a mess. Are you going to fold it? Like, I had a really good nap and like, I was thinking of leaving it like this so like it's all set for tonight. So you're staying here long term? Okay. I should get out of here. Who's it gonna be? Who am I gonna talk to? Is it gonna be a lot of heart or Pearl or oh no, nobody's here. Oh, never mind. You're just too short. Why do you give me a death stare every time you see me? I'm also very curious about that incinerator. I feel like there's gonna be something was like thrown in there. You're Pearl, right? Whoa! Yeah, it's the key. Did she give that to me or did no? Hey, little buddy. What? Yes, it's definitely the hair. The hair is too spiky. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. I'm thinking something was disposed of. It's also crossing my mind that point that I made about Morgan and Pearl possibly not being related. Never mind. That's a little more shaky. I was gonna say there's a possibility that Eni and Pearl are created, or not created, related. But I don't know. Why'd you react like that also? Was it not supposed to be here? Was she coming out of there? No way. No way did she get Pearl to do it. That'd be crazy. Alright, let me get to the meditation room. And then to the channeling chamber. June 19th, Fay Manor. The police are busily running here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Yeah, they probably brought her in for questioning because she's covered in blood and doesn't know what happened. Yeah, I need to ask you some questions, Jim Shoe. Look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal, I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Thank you. Maya, yeah, you probably already took her in. Detained her. About Maya, I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah. You don't know what I know, Gumshoe. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. I think that partition had something to do with it. We'll see if there's anything else that it can say about the partition when we check it out, but yeah. Maya is... You can ask more about her later. Right now I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet something about his expression still looks the same. Cause of death. So Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? Twice, it almost sounds like. Shot in the forehead, but he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so Maya was possessed, probably, and somebody else got to it before whoever the nurse that possessed Maya could. Wow. This is the Vic was first stabbed. Oh. Huh? Uh-oh. That might be bad. Let me ask you about these floor plans. You got something insightful to say, right, little buddy? I'm really busy right now. I can take a look at it later. All right, pal? You can take a glance at it. All right. Let's take a look at this blood. Pal, no touching without my permission. I'm just looking at it. Can't be too careful if a kid like her can be a murder suspect, now can I? If I want to search this room, I'm going to have to come back later. Damn. Can I at least slide? Are these moved at all? Can I present this to him? Oh, I'm really busy right now. Yeah, he doesn't care. Alright. Looks like I have to get out of here. I'm hoping it'll let me look at this. Nope. So suspicious of that. That's the only place where somebody could be, so. What about these? Can I take a look at these? No clues here. Looks like I'm gonna have to head back to Crane Village area. Is Morgan gonna be out here? Nope, still a lot of heart. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Let me see those pictures. God, don't let it be me next. You're the one scared me. So tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. I think you're alright. Any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Well, maybe one thing. No, because see, she got a picture of the inside before Morgan rushed us out and kept us out of there. So, what is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get ya. This is just too much. What is too much? Being a cult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. What's up? I took some hot pictures earlier. What? Remember, I took some pictures at the murder scene. Don't call them hot. It's a dead body. I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. She did 2 even. That's, yeah. I want to see those. The seance murder. I sure like the ring. No. No, you can't put a picture of the dead body in, like, the newspaper. Be a sensational story. So my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Oh my. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Oh my. Jeez. Cool it. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. I think that Edie person in the side room's a little bit scary. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? Maybe because we have. So now I should probably head back in there. You gonna stop me, Morgan? Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Another thing I noticed is that it seems all the Fays, their first name starts with M except for Eni and Pearl. Alright everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. Oh, you know that's not a shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fay Manor tonight. Oh no. Already? It's like 4 p.m. maybe. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, yeah. What's really getting me is the gunshot and the knife. I'm wondering if maybe Morgan and Eni were both trying to kill Dr. Gray. If I had to put my money on one of them, it like for sure being I would say Eni, because Morgan was outside of the room. So she might be involved, but there's no way that she actually was like the killer. Because she was in the meditation room with us. But she kept us from going out to Winding Way, where down Winding Way is where the side room was, where Eni was supposedly sleeping through 2 gunshots and only woke up when we opened the door to come in there to check the place out. So, suspicious as ever. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Ooh, am I gonna get to investigate? Oh, never mind. 8:02 a.m. Guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Yeah, you're good. Not your fault. You didn't do it. Yeah. Shocking turn of events. You should have seen the setup, too. We already played a whole game, Maya. You should have seen it come in. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and yeah. Even if you did do it, it was somebody possessing you, and I'm hoping that you were the one with the gun, so that you weren't the person that killed first, but it would make more sense if you had the knife. I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. Doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power. I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. It's alright, Maya. I'm sure you'll make it out of here. They made the music even sadder than the last game when you're doing this. Let's talk about channeling first. So you're the master or something of the Korean school of channeling. That's another thing that I've been thinking is that Morgan might have been wanting to get Maya out of the picture of the spirit medium so that possibly Pearl could take up her place next. Because I know it's supposed to be just like the direct Fae lineage, not any of the branch families, but I'm still questioning whether Pearl is like actually part of the main family compared to the branch family, considering because Maya said that she's a genius when it comes to channeling, which the branch family shouldn't have as much power as the main families. And you know, with this being Maya's first like official channeling, master or something in the Korean school of channeling. Actually, my mother is for now. Since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. So where is your mom? Many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. Well, considering you literally physically change when you channel, I believe you. Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs. That's probably going to be important. I wonder if we're going to have like Morgan or like somebody in as like a witness, and they're going to like claim to channel, but we'll be able to disprove it or something. I don't know. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse. So Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. Yeah. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? Ooh. What if somebody else was possessed at the same time too? I don't know. What exactly happened? Oh, she's gonna give us a rundown. Went to that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door. Yeah, I'm thinking somebody came from behind that partition. I'm really thinking that's the case. Look, his glasses are still pushed down. Sat down across from him. Yeah, so he was facing the partition. Closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a murder, more like. Come on, Phoenix. That's the last thing I remember. Yeah, because when she starts channeling, she doesn't remember anything. After her spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Yep. You don't remember a single thing. When I came to, I was being held in my... We might prove that it couldn't possibly be her because channeling is real by proving a channeling in court, although that would be pretty tough. Because I know it's tough to do a channeling with more than 2 people, let alone a whole court. It takes a lot of emotion and power. When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms, and there was blood all over my clothes. Yeah, she was still possessed when we walked in there. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. Oh, is it going to be that thing that we saw at the beginning? Here, I'm gonna quick double check my recording. All right. I do remember having a dream. Let's hear it. A dream. Yeah, go through it. Is it going to be that intro? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? Can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. Huh. Interesting. There's a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground. Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. This is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. No, she's got something else, right? I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? It? Oh, your alibi or your defense? The document requesting me to be your... Let's go! She's like, what? I was gonna hire somebody that would for sure get me out. I'm not gonna hire you. Mr. Banana Case Man. What's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm murdered. Dude's standing here like, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. The camera too. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. It's enough, Maya. Hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. No, we got you. Besides, there might be 2 people involved, given the fact that there was a gun and a knife used. Doesn't make sense why the individual would use those 2 different weapons, especially when they were stabbed first. I don't know why they'd shoot them in the head after that. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Yeah, don't worry. Sounds like tomorrow. Oh, God. 0. Yeah, they love doing like the short investigations that immediately do like a trial that lasts like multiple days. All right, I'm going now. This is called Magatama. Magatama, I don't know. Magical charm, and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spirit. We might be having a new little assistant for this case. I hope we get more of Maya throughout the game now, because I do enjoy Maya helping us out. She's always got something smart. Slightly translucent and small, but it has a deep, profound aura about it. I want to see what this says. This card monitors a visitor's room. I wonder if he's bored. Not that I can tell since he never looks over this way. Smile, you're on candid camera. I wish. Let me present this to you. I don't know if you're going to say anything. Sorry, Nick, but there's nothing really special about it. Alright. Let's head back over to Khura'in Village. June 20th, Khura'in Village. Yeah, there's the music. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line, yeah. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? I wonder if he's gonna say anything about this. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just go back to my place. Alright. Is Morgan gonna be here? Meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. I don't know. Why don't they just, like, channel Dr. Gray's spirit and be like, yo, was it Maya? I'm checking this side room first. Winding way. Oh, somebody's here probably. Winding way. Little Pearl is in here today. Maybe she's at school? Maybe Morgan moved her. Okay, can I... Anything new? It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to... Nope. Can I check out anything here that's new? Ooh, there's an underside to these places. Right. You could totally go under there and just pop out. Alright, let me check out this side room. Are you still here, Eni? You packing up your things to leave? Oh, hey. Like, you're that guy from yesterday, the dentist guy. I love ridiculous characters like this. I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire. Right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Right. Smith, right. Well, I got like 3 letters at least. That's true, you did get 3 letters. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called, yeah. Sesame allergy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Come on, Phoenix, don't be a pushover. You're a lawyer. And a top-tier investigator. It's okay, like, it's really... That's it? I just thought... So, like, what was I talking about? Thought I ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon. It's right here. Eeny meeny. Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like the medium's training, or like how they inherit their spiritual power. Suppose this village is the real thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for like a little longer. Realistically, if she was involved, she would probably skip town and leave this place. But she's got to be important to this. She was only introduced after the murder happened. So I wonder, thinking along the lines that she's not the one who did it or not involved, she could be a witness that nobody came into this room. But I don't know how that's going to be important, because it's not about this room specifically, it's about the fact that it's like away from the other rooms. So she would be kind of a bad witness for witnessing that nobody was in this room, because nobody would have to come to this room. I'm still super suspicious about sleeping through 2 gunshots. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface, yeah. Stop doing the tongue thing. The victim. About the victim, Dr. Gray, are you gonna go silent again? I don't know who you're talking about. Wait, I think you asked about him, like, yeah. Did you remember that you already said you don't know who he is and I called you out on it? That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was, oh, flashback. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? They always do like a crazy sprite when you called him out on something. I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? What was all that talk about him earlier? I just realized she's got a hair thing kind of like the nurse had when she took her hat off. I wonder if it'll show it again. Like a long, long time ago, I was like a patient. Yeah. Patient. Definitely hiding something from me. What happened? Have you heard about the murder? It's like totally scary. she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. No. I'll leave for now. Maybe I'll have luck finding Pearl around the meditation room. Nope. Channeling chamber. No way they're in there. June 20th, Fay Manor, channeling chamber. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Let me check out that partition. Oh my! Jump scare. Mr. Wright, why are you just in here? Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. What, like blood-covered stuff from this room? Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Again? I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. It's Mystic Maya. Why was Pearl so surprised when we saw her also? Did we catch her doing something she wasn't supposed to do? I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. Yeah. Let's talk about Pearl first. How's Pearl today, Mr. Wright? Yeah? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. I'm still suspicious on the fact whether she's even your daughter or not. And compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like, even though she's apparently from part of the Branch family, she's super powerful, and I also think this is a good motive to get Maya locked up so that... and that's like two birds with one stone, possibly. Actually, this might be like two entirely separate, different things. Like, Morgan's trying to get rid of Maya, but like, Enie's trying to kill Dr. Gray, and so it kind of just worked together. Pearl has a spiritual power to become a master. Yeah, I'm suspicious about that. That's very impressive. Till now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Channeling prodigy and is the pride of the Branch family. Yeah, it sounded like you want her to be master. She's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit. Wow. Quit? Quit what? Let's do channeling chamber. By the way, what is this room exactly? Channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt as you witnessed yesterday. See, you would know that, which would give you... it would entice you to use it to your benefit in this case. I'm so suspicious of you. I swear, if she's like not at all involved, I will be dumbfounded. Revolt, but how? Killing somebody. When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. The thing that's bothering me is that it would make so much more sense if the knife was used second and the knife was used by Maya when she was possessed. Because being possessed and just, like, having the strap on you, like, was it just there? How would... And then Maya had a dream that she was underground with a familiar scent. She can't place that scent. So that makes me wonder if, like, let's say hypothetically the scent is Morgan. That means Morgan would have a tie with the person who was possessing Maya, I assume, because she said underground, which, you know, buried. Maybe she had like a little bit of like a conscious swap for a second or something like that. When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. Put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, which is why I'm thinking that Maya borrowed the spirit's original body for a moment in that dream, and somehow the dead nurse is connected. I'm still thinking that Eni is possibly related to the nurse because they're around the same age and they got that little hair thing. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit, but Maya, I mean Mystic Maya, that was her first... For a second I thought that was her saying that. I was like, oh, you slipped up. That was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. Well, it's supposed to be locked anyways. There's only supposed to be 2 people. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. Is it this? This partition? And that would be, don't say the partition. Folding screen there. It is the Khura'in Sacred Writings. Oh, the Khura'in Sacred Urn. That cracked urn back there. They are this village's most treasured possessions. Why is it shattered and then rebuilt then? If I ever found out that something had happened to either one... Oh, the humanity. I'd prefer to be worrying about the folding screen. See? They're pointing it out too much. Guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. What happened? I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? Oh. That man murdered me. So I killed him. Maya, step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Yeah, it's so suspicious. Go quickly and inform the police. She had to double check that like some fucking trap door was closed or something. That happened here in the room after I left. Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit... I was about to say, was you knocking her on the head the spirit severing technique? Spirit severing technique. The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used that technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. So I think I'm going to examine... Here, let me check my recording again real quick. Alright, it's about time that I cut it off. So I'll examine this place real quick, and then I'll cut it off there. But I need to check out this this partition. I need to check this out. I need to. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. It's got a little bit of blood on it, too. This is a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? And, oh, okay, so I definitely see how we're going to prove that there was no way that it was Maya that at least shot the gun, because there's no reason there would be a bullet hole through that if he wasn't even the one that was on the partition side. So if Maya had shot him if he was on the partition side, maybe there'd be a bullet hole going through, but somebody had to shoot past Maya to hit him because he was facing the partition, meaning across from the partition. Who stabbed him then? Are we gonna have to like lie and like somehow... No, because it's like... Isn't it in the court evidence that the knife was used first? So it would have had to have been possessed Maya doing that. Toll, could this have been made by a bullet? Folding screen added to the court record. 8 inches off the ground. It's a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. 8 inches off the ground. It's interesting that they pointed that out. I didn't even really think about the fact that it's so low on the partition. Maybe they were... no. Because then it wouldn't matter that there was a partition if they shot from outside the place. But I really... Maybe somebody like laid down, because it is like a thin partition, so maybe you'd be able to see through it if you were like directly on the other side and there was like all these candles here, but since it's dark over here, it's hard to see through this, and also you wouldn't be like paying attention down there or something. Well, then I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. I think I should save it here. I'll save over this one. Alright, so, well, I'm gonna have to think on this one. Man. Yeah, I definitely think that Morgan and Eni are involved, especially because Eni was the only person unaccounted for that we knew was here for, like, the entire time of the murder. Because, like, we didn't see anybody else walking around outside, even before the murder. A lot of Heart was in the meditation room with us because she wanted to get those pictures but couldn't get in. Morgan was out there, so Morgan at least didn't do the murder, but stabbed and shot? How the hell am I going to get Maya off for this? Because even if we prove that somebody shot him, the shot was second. He was stabbed first and then... But the stab might not have been, like, instant death. Man. Alright. Let me get out of here. I'll see you guys next time. I like these Ace Attorney games. They're always fun. Gets me to ponder quite a bit. Gets me to think of a lot of possibilities with, like, very minimal evidence there, or very minimal information about the overall thing. It lets me really, like, put out those crazy theories and stuff, and sometimes they pay off. Sometimes, like this, when I figured there was going to be a setup for a whole murder going on here, and that somebody might use the partition. I think I was spot on about the partition. I think somebody was totally either hiding behind there in the first place or was able to sneak in from outside. But yeah, alright. See you guys.